What's going on, guys? It's Mike Freeman with Hustle Homes TV, and I have a great video for you today. 3 things every buyer should do before looking at houses. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, 3 things every buyer should do before looking at houses. So I just want to preface this video by saying the more prepared you are as a buyer, the more confident you are, and the more decisive you will be once you're out in the marketplace looking at houses. Decisiveness is extremely important in this market where houses are lasting days or weeks on the market. And I can't tell you how many buyers are out there either scrambling or feeling like they're settling to buy something because they weren't decisive weeks ago or months ago when they were looking at houses that potentially was the house for them. I think this is really important. This will impact your timeline, which is obviously important for a lot of families who have children in school, or maybe they have a specific date that they would like to be in the house. It also helps to alleviate a lot of stress that can be caused looking at homes, because it can be a very stressful process. So not only will it relieve stress for you and for your family, but it will also relieve some stress for your agent. All right, so 3 things every buyer should do before looking at houses. Number 1, make sure you understand your financial situation. So one thing that I advise is for you to sit down with a financial advisor. Really take a strong look at all of your assets, all of your savings, at your entire financial portfolio. Look at everything to really determine what is your true budget. How much can you afford a month? And I think that's important to do that before sitting down with lenders, because lenders are competing with each other for business. They may stretch that budget a little bit more than what you can afford, and I just think it helps with the stress of the situation if you truly understand not only what you can afford, but you have confidence in understanding your financial situation. So definitely will help to lessen the stress there and help you to be more decisive. You should know your credit scores. You should know what's on your credit, and all of this information and knowledge that you have about your finances ahead of working with the lender will help you to be in a better position to negotiate, and will also help you to be in a position to pick the best lenders that's on the market, which will make your offers look a lot more attractive. All right, so number 2, as far as what you should do before looking at houses, get lost in the towns or cities that you are considering. I can't tell you how many buyers out there think that the best way to learn about the towns or cities that they're considering is to just look at houses there. And yes, you will learn, but there's great value in taking some time to visit nearby restaurants, to go to the local grocery stores, to maybe even attend, festivals or events that are going on in the towns that you're considering. This helps you to get a strong understanding of how the environment is, if it's suitable for you and your family, if it meets your lifestyle. Getting to know these areas before looking will really help you not only narrow down what location you want to be in, but it also saves a lot of time, so you're not looking at houses that are not in the areas you want. All right, so number 3, as far as what you should do prior to looking at houses, get real about your must-haves versus your wants. All right, so simply, I think a good idea is to just write a list, keep it simple. Could be 10 to 15 to 20 items, and figure out what your must-haves are. Maybe you can use a scoring system from 1 to 5 or something like that. Figure out what your must-haves are, and if your must-haves are attainable within your budget, so that when you sit down with your agent, you can say, hey, these 5 things are my must-haves. I must have a 1-car garage. I must have a finished basement. I must have an acre of land. And your agent can take that away and help you figure out whether or not that's obtainable in the current market. And they can give you information ahead of time before you start looking at properties. This saves so much time and so much stress for both you and the agent when you start looking. So I think it's extremely valuable to take some time to really understand your must-haves versus your wants. And those are the 3 things that every buyer should do before looking at properties. comment below if you think of some other things that buyers should do. Comment below, and I'm sure people watching this video and reading the comments will be enlightened by your ideas of what you think buyers should do before looking at houses. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to be creating a lot more content like this, hopefully to help you guys in this very difficult market. This is Mike Freeman with Hustle Homes TV. Thanks for watching. Take care.